Your soulmate saying, I have something I should have told you months ago. My child, listen closely to me today because I am bringing you a message from the person who is meant to hold your heart. They have been carrying a heavy secret, and they are finally ready to step out of the shadows. They are coming to you to say, I have something I should have told you months ago. I have been watching you walk through seasons of deep loneliness, counting every silent tear you cried in the dark. You wondered if I had forgotten the prayers you whispered when you thought you were entirely alone in this world. I have never forgotten you, and I am working right now behind the scenes to bring your true love home. You must stay with me until the end of this message, because I have a specific revelation that will change your life. I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path tomorrow to confirm this divine promise. Your soulmate is preparing to speak the truth and heal the hidden wounds of your weary past. They have wanted to confess their true feelings for a very long time, but a terrible fear held their tongue. I allowed this specific delay so that both of your hearts could completely heal from older, deeper heartbreaks. Now the time is right, and they are preparing to say the things they should have told you months ago. Have you noticed a sudden feeling of warmth or out-of-place memories rushing into your mind lately without any warning? These are not random thoughts, but the gentle whispers of my spirit preparing your soul for their immediate arrival. Your soulmate has been praying for you, and those sudden feelings are the quiet echoes of their reaching heart. Jesus says, I am asking you to take the final step of trust by intentionally releasing the lingering pain of your yesterday. You cannot hold on to this beautiful new blessing if your hands are still tightly gripping old, heavy burdens. Open your heart completely, because they are coming to tell you what they should have said months ago. Every single tear you cried in the midnight hours has been carefully counted and gently held in my loving hands. I have seen the pure way you love others, and now it is finally your turn to be loved deeply. Stay with me until the very end of this letter, because I will give you the ultimate seal of peace. This person I am bringing directly to you is going to completely change the way you see the entire world. They will look deeply into your eyes and apologize for making you wait so terribly long for their total honesty. They will hold your hand and confess that they have something they should have told you months ago. If you relate to this message, you are welcome to support this channel. The link can be found in the channel bio. It is simply a way to express your faith. But always remember, God's love and blessings are freely given, with nothing expected in return. Now, return your focus to your heart. When they finally speak these honest words, you will feel a profound and overwhelming sense of peace wash over you. You will know in your deepest spirit that I am the one who orchestrated this perfect and timely reunion. All the agonizing months of silence will suddenly make sense when you hear their trembling, sincere voice. I know you have felt exhausted by the endless waiting and the constant hoping for a true and lasting connection. There were dark days when you wanted to give up on love entirely and close your gentle heart forever. I gently kept your heart open because I knew they would soon say what they should have told you months ago. Please listen closely and stay with me until the very last word of this sacred and personal communication. I am preparing to show you a divine sign that will completely erase all of your remaining doubts. This sign will be a clear confirmation that their heart is permanently tied to your own soul. The Lord says, you may have woken up in the middle of the night recently without knowing why your sleep was suddenly broken. That was the exact moment your soulmate was asking me to give them the desperate courage to reach out. I woke you up so your spirit could receive the blessing I was sending down upon their honest prayers. They are packing away their foolish fears and preparing to step onto the path that leads directly to your door. The wait is almost over, and the distance between your two lives is closing very quickly right now. Soon, you will hear them admit they have something they should have told you months ago. Do not let the dark shadows of your past convince you that you do not deserve this beautiful, upcoming moment. I created you to be cherished, and I designed this specific person to cherish you completely and unconditionally. When you stay with me until the end, I will reveal how you will recognize their swift approach tomorrow. Your soulmate has been looking at old photographs and remembering the brief, beautiful moments you shared in the past. They realize now that they missed an easy opportunity to be honest when the chance was right in front of them. They are deeply sorry, and they are ready to say what they should have told you months ago. I am wiping away the sorrow from your tired eyes and placing a new song of joy deep in your spirit. The heavy burden of wondering if you are truly loved is about to be lifted from your shoulders forever. Trust in my perfect timing, for I am weaving your two lives together in a beautiful tapestry of grace. Jesus says, I want you to forgive yourself for the times you doubted my careful plan for your quiet romantic life. It is entirely natural to feel weak when the lonely road is long and the quiet nights are cold. But now, the morning light is breaking, and your soulmate is bringing the truth they should have told you months ago. Keep your faith strong and remain closely with me until the very last sentence of this direct message. I will grant you a final promise that will securely anchor your soul in absolute and unshakable security. You will soon see the physical evidence of the miracle I have been building in the unseen spiritual realm. There is a specific reason why this person could not speak their honest truth to you any earlier than today. I was still molding their stubborn character and teaching them how to truly value a pure heart like yours. Now they are fully ready, and they are desperate to tell you what they should have said months ago. When you feel a sudden, unexpected wave of comfort wash over your body during the day, pay very close attention. That is my spirit wrapping around you to perfectly signal that your soulmate is thinking of you with deep affection. They are imagining the exact moment they will finally confess their hidden feelings directly to you. Let go of the bitter anger you hold toward those who completely failed to love you correctly in your past. Your empty and open hands are absolutely required to receive the overwhelming abundance I am pouring out right now. Your new chapter begins with them saying they have something they should have told you months ago. The Lord says, I am setting a grand table of blessings before you, and a special seat has been permanently reserved for your true companion. The sad days of eating alone and walking through life without a faithful, loving partner are coming to an end. Listen closely until the end, because the secret sign I will reveal will bring happy tears to your eyes. Your soulmate has slowly realized that their life feels entirely incomplete and painfully empty whenever you are not around them. They have tried hard to ignore this heavy feeling, but I have made it completely impossible for them to look away. The truth has consumed their thoughts, and they must finally tell you what they should have said months ago. I have heard your silent, desperate questions asking if you are truly seen by anyone in this incredibly crowded world. I see you perfectly, and I have purposely placed your exact, beautiful image in the mind of your soulmate. They see your true worth, and they are coming to honor it with a pure and fully honest heart. Do not be afraid of the intense, rushing emotions that will clearly surface when they finally stand right before you. I will give you the steady strength to stand tall and gracefully receive the love you have always prayed for. They will look at you with gentle, pleading eyes and admit what they should have told you months ago. You must stay tightly with me as we near the final revelation I have promised to your very weary heart. The wait is a necessary and difficult test of your faith, and you are currently passing this test with flying colors. I am about to unlock the heavy door that has kept you separated from your greatest earthly blessing. Jesus says, "There were lonely times you felt a mysterious pull in your spirit, urging you to simply wait and trust my hand. That gentle pull was my steady voice guiding you away from wrong choices and keeping you safe for this exact moment. I was fiercely saving you for the one who will soon say what they should have told you months ago. The silent distance between you two was never a cruel punishment, but a highly sacred preparation for a lasting union. A deep love that is slowly built on true patience and divine timing will never crumble under the heavy weight of the world. I am laying a firm foundation of solid rock beneath the bright future you will happily share together. Tomorrow, I am going to carefully send a very specific physical sign to show you that this direct message is real. You must listen closely to the very end of this video to know exactly what to look for in your daily life. When you clearly see it, you will know they are finally coming to say what they should have told you months ago. Your soulmate has been waking up every single morning with your beautiful name resting heavily on their trembling lips. They finally understand now that constantly running from their true feelings only caused them significantly more pain and deep confusion. They have completely surrendered to the truth, and they are rushing to bring you their long overdue confession. I want you to take a deep breath right now and slowly release all the tight tension you carry in your body. You are perfectly safe in my arms, and I am actively protecting the fragile connection between you and your beloved. Rest easily in my peace, deeply knowing they are coming to say what they should have told you months ago. The Lord says, I have watched you generously give so much of your sweet kindness to people who could not return the simple favor. I am stepping in today to beautifully reward your generous spirit with a loyal partner who will match your effort completely. Stay with me a little longer, for the promised sign of pure confirmation is drawing very, very near. When you finally hear their familiar voice softly speak the words you have waited for, your hopeful heart will skip a beat. You will suddenly realize that every difficult season you bravely endured was simply a bridge leading directly to this joyful destination. They will gently hold your face in their hands and confess what they should have told you months ago. Have you felt a strange sense of quiet anticipation lately, like something entirely wonderful is lingering just around the corner? That is your spirit accurately sensing the movement of my hand as I quietly align your paths for a permanent reunion. Your soulmate strongly feels the exact same anticipation, and it is driving them straight to your front door. I need you to completely forgive them for the painful months of silence that left you feeling terribly confused and abandoned. They were silently fighting dark internal battles that you could not see, and I had to help them win those wars first. Now they are truly victorious, and they are ready to say what they should have told you months ago. Continue to listen carefully, my child, because the true ending of this message firmly holds the key to your future happiness. I am securely wrapping my protective grace around your mind to keep the enemy from planting any new seeds of doubt. I will soon proudly reveal the physical token of my promise that will appear in your plain sight tomorrow. Jesus says, "You have a genuinely beautiful destiny, and you are not ever meant to walk toward it in cold, bitter isolation. I have permanently ordained this specific, loving partner to walk closely beside you, to lift you up, and to share your burdens. Their very first step in this new journey is coming to tell you what they should have told you months ago. They have drafted countless desperate messages to you in their mind, only to erase them completely out of sudden, crippling fear. But my perfect love is rapidly casting out their fear, entirely replacing it with a bold and unshakable courage. They are finally truly ready to proudly speak the honest truth that has been burning in their quiet soul. When they come directly to you, they will ask for your sweet grace and clearly explain the deep depth of their hesitation. You will see absolutely genuine remorse resting in their eyes, and you will know their heart has been completely transformed. They will apologize sincerely and humbly admit what they should have told you months ago. Promise me that you will not let old, past betrayals suddenly ruin the beautiful, romantic moment that is rapidly approaching. I have thoroughly and carefully examined their heart, and I confidently assure you that their intentions are now pure and steadfast. Stay with me faithfully until the end to receive the final, holy blessing over this highly renewed connection. Your soulmate has painfully realized that all the loud, worldly distractions cannot fill the quiet void left by your long absence. They have desperately sought true peace in other crowded places but found only dry, barren deserts and totally empty promises. You are their only true oasis, and they are returning to say what they should have told you months ago. The Lord says, "Every tiny detail of your joyful reunion has been perfectly and beautifully written in my book of life since the very beginning. You absolutely do not need to force anything or try to desperately manipulate the daily circumstances to make this beautiful reunion happen. Simply rest quietly in faith and cheerfully let me guide them to your simple doorstep at the perfect appointed hour." Sometimes, you unexpectedly catch a highly familiar scent in the passing air that instantly reminds you of them out of nowhere. That is a sweet, gentle kiss directly from my spirit, letting you know that the quiet spiritual gap between you is permanently closing. They are moving quickly toward you right now to finally say what they should have told you months ago. I know the terrible waiting has forcefully tested the very outer limits of your patience and your deep belief in true love. Keep listening intently, because the rich reward for your bravely enduring faith is about to be placed directly into your open hands. I am rapidly preparing to securely share the specific sign that will beautifully manifest in your physical world tomorrow. Your true partner has been having incredibly vivid dreams about you that physically wake them up in a sudden, cold sweat. In these powerful dreams, I am clearly showing them exactly what their lonely life would be like if they lost you forever. These startling visions have boldly pushed them to finally come forward and say what they should have told you months ago. I am forcefully breaking every single chain of delay and totally removing every obstacle that stood in the way of your union. The road is clear, the timing is perfect, and the heavens above are loudly rejoicing over your upcoming earthly happiness. Open your arms completely, because the profound love you have constantly begged me for is finally proudly arriving. Jesus says, "Do not mourn the precious time that was supposedly lost, because I will totally restore the years that the locusts have eaten." The incredible joy you will soon experience together will far outweigh the heavy sorrow of the months spent in silent, painful separation. Their honest words will completely heal your spirit when they finally admit what they should have told you months ago. You are deeply and wonderfully cherished, my child, and I am taking highly personal care of your gentle and incredibly fragile heart. I will never again allow anyone to enter your quiet life who will carelessly break the beautiful masterpiece I have wonderfully created. This is exactly why I strictly made them wait until they were fully, completely ready to treat you properly. Stay firmly anchored to my voice until the final conclusion of this message to properly receive your final seal of absolute peace. The dark storm is passing, and a bright, beautiful rainbow is forming directly over your rapidly approaching romantic future. You are about to clearly hear the full confession that they should have told you months ago. They have spoken quietly to me in the still moments, constantly asking for a sign that you will still happily accept them. I have whispered softly to their spirit that your heart is incredibly forgiving and that they must boldly take the final leap. They are gathering all of their strength right now to pour out the raw truth they have kept deeply hidden. The soothing warmth you feel resting in your chest right now is my love directly validating the truth of these written words. I am confirming to your tired soul that this message is not a random coincidence, but a highly direct divine appointment. Your soulmate is finally going to look at you and tell you what they should have told you months ago. The Lord says, I am permanently placing a heavy shield of true protection around your mind to keep dark anxiety from stealing your current peace. You have absolutely nothing to fear, because I am the sole author of this love story, and I always write perfect endings. Listen very closely, because the simple sign I am about to confidently reveal will safely guide your quiet steps tomorrow. When they finally break their terrible silence, they will softly explain how absolutely terrified they were of their own incredibly deep feelings. They will confess that their quiet silence was a simple shield they constantly used to protect themselves from truly overwhelming vulnerability. But genuine love has firmly conquered their deep fear, and they must say what they should have told you months ago. I have vividly seen you look at happy couples and quietly wonder exactly when your turn to experience joy would finally beautifully arrive. Your lovely turn is here right now, and I am actively bringing you a love that is deeper and truer than anything you ever imagined. I am tightly holding your small hand as you bravely step into this brilliant, completely new season of companionship. Your soulmate has physically felt a very heavy conviction deep in their spirit for foolishly making you wait in the dark so long. They perfectly know they have carelessly caused you totally unnecessary pain, and their single greatest desire is to rapidly make amends. They will humbly ask for your full forgiveness when they say what they should have told you months ago. Only a few short moments firmly remain before I openly reveal the ultimate sign that will absolutely confirm everything to your heart. Stay with me closely, because foolishly missing this final revelation will sadly leave you aimlessly searching for answers in the dark. I am about to gently hand you the only spiritual key needed to unlock your bright future with this specific person. Jesus says, "You are completely and entirely worthy of a deep love that is loud, fully honest, and proudly spoken in the bright light of day. I am totally removing the dark shadows from your relationship so that pure truth can flourish and grow into a mighty, Ansha."